Okay, 8th grade students, for the average age spreadsheet that we're going to complete today, we're going to already be in our Drive and our Computer 8 folder. We're going to go up to New and do Google Sheets. And we're going to name it up here, Average Age, okay? So, step number 4 tells us to key the data as it appears in E-4-1 into the spreadsheet, and it wants us to have it as Arial 10. Well, Arial 10 is how Google Sheets sets itself up, so that's not too bad for us then. So we need to go to the back page then, and we need to type out this information. So we got employee name, title, and age, okay? Now there's other information that you're going to be typing in here. It's like DJ Jazz, Carl Pickering, okay, and they're going to have titles as well in here, okay? Disc jockey, food court, clerk. Now remember, if you're typing something and it comes out it's the same thing, so for example in cell B3 here where it says food clerk, it also says it in B4 and B5, so I can click on B3 and I can autofill down 2 spots. Saves me some typing, okay? If it's in another area, you know, I could click here on B2, I could right click and copy and say it's down here. I could right click on this cell and paste it. Saves you typing, okay? But for this example, you guys will make the columns wider as needed, okay? And you'll fill all the way down to B21, okay? So that's where the average age comes in. So you guys got to type all the information here that's shown in the figure E-4-1. But for this purpose, I'm just going to do the numbers over here for you. And I'm using the number pad on the right side of the keyboard to type them all in, because it's just faster once you get used to it. You can just hit the numbers and hit enter and away you go. So I'm going to get them entered in here. Almost there. There, and as I was looking at the list and I was typing at the same time, I got them all in there. So, imagine now that you've got the whole thing typed. Everything's typed in here for you. You're going to go back to step number 5. It says change the font size of cells A1, so I'm going to click in the middle of A1 and go over to C1, and it wants it to be 12. So I'm going to change that to 12 here for you. And then it says to center and bold. So here's the bold, and I'm going to go up here to horizontal align, and I'm going to pick center, okay? Now, when I noticed I did this, employee name doesn't quite fit, so I'm going to make it a little bit wider here, okay? Make sure you can see everything. Step number 7 says enter a formula in cell C21 that'll compute the average of the employees, okay? So all you got to do for that is you got to highlight these, and if you go up here where it says functions, you can pick average, okay? It leaves the formula for you and I hit enter. I could have done the same thing right here, highlighted this. They could have summed them. It would have gave me the max number, what the count is, or the minimum number. You can do that stuff here, okay? But it wanted the average, alright? So now I'm going to go to step 8. It says center aligned cells C2 to C21. So I'm going to do this and go up and I'm going to center them, okay? Step number 9 says right align and bold cell B21. So here's B21. It wants it bold and right aligned. Okay. It says format cell C21 as bold. So not only are we going to bold it, but if you remember from 7th grade computers, we're going to get rid of the decimal places down to just 1. So up here it says decrease decimal places and increase. I want the decrease. So you should have an answer of 23.5. Okay? And the last thing that it wants you to do is it says set the print area to include all cells containing data in the sheet. So when you go up to File and you click on Print, you see how it gives you an example of the sheet here and it shows that everything's in there. Okay? We're not going to print a copy. We're just going to cancel out. And then once you have this information typed in right here, you can turn this assignment in. But once again, make sure everything's showing. So you might have to make sure your columns are a little bit wider, okay? But it should look just like this with the information typed in. I hope this helps. Enjoy.